You know, when we think of a jump rope, we usually picture a playground toy, right? But what if I told you it's actually one of the most powerful and, honestly, most efficient fitness tools you could ever own? Today, we're going to unpack the real science behind how this super simple rope can totally transform your cardio routine.
Okay, let's just cut right to the chase. We're all busy, our lives are crunched for time, so efficiency is everything. So what if you could get all the benefits of a 30-minute run in just 10 minutes? Yeah, I know, it sounds way too good to be true, but the data here might just surprise you.
And yeah, the data absolutely backs this up. A huge study found that just 10 minutes of jumping rope every day improves your cardiovascular health just as effectively as 30 minutes of jogging. I mean, that is a 3-to-1 return on your time. This isn't just about working harder, it's about working way smarter.
But how is that even possible? How can a kid's toy be so powerful? Well, to really get it, we need to break down what makes the jump rope such a cardio powerhouse. And it all starts with how much it demands from your body.
So, let's talk raw numbers for a second. Jumping rope can burn anywhere from 15 to 20 calories a minute. Think about that. A quick 15-minute session can absolutely torch around 300 calories. It is a metabolic incinerator, and the science behind why it's so effective is just fascinating.
All right, let's get into the science of it all. We're going to go beyond the numbers and look at the unique way your body responds when you jump rope. It really boils down to two key concepts.
So first up, we have something called the stretch shortening cycle, or SSC for short. This is basically a super rapid, spring-like action in your muscles. See, when you land, your muscles and tendons get stretched. That's called the eccentric phase. And that's immediately followed by an explosive shortening, the concentric contraction, as you jump right back up.
The easiest way to think about it is this. Your lower leg muscles and tendons are acting like a super efficient spring. This whole stretch shortening cycle lets them store and then release elastic energy. It makes every single jump incredibly powerful, but with less actual effort. You're literally recycling energy with every single skip you take.
Okay, the second piece of this puzzle is what's known as the peripheral heart pump. And this is cool. You can actually think of your calf muscles as a kind of second heart. Every single time they contract, over and over, they're squeezing the veins in your lower legs.
So what's happening is that action is actively pumping blood back up to your heart, literally fighting against gravity. This boosts what's called venous return, which just means your heart gets more blood to pump with each beat. The whole system just becomes more efficient, letting you keep up a high heart rate for longer.
But look, the benefits go way beyond just torching calories. Jumping rope is a holistic tool. It impacts your long-term health and makes you more resilient in some really surprising ways. And this is a huge one, especially for women over 40. The scientific evidence is really strong that jumping is a fantastic way to improve, or at least preserve, your bone mineral density. See, your bone is living tissue, and it responds to stress by getting stronger. So why does it work? It's all about force. Each and every time you land from a small jump, your body is experiencing a ground reaction force that's 2.5 to 5.5 times your own body weight. That impact is the signal. It's the wake-up call that tells your bones, hey, we need to get stronger and denser, which is crucial for preventing conditions like osteoporosis.
And on top of all that, it's like a puzzle for your brain and your body. Jumping rope forces them to work in perfect sync, which seriously enhances your coordination and your balance. Plus, it's an amazing exercise for strengthening your pelvic floor muscles, and those are absolutely essential for core stability, especially during high-impact activities.
So we've seen the science, we know why it's so good, but how does the humble jump rope really stack up against other popular cardio exercises? Let's put it head-to-head with the gym favorites and see what the data says.
Okay, let's just break down the numbers. In a 30-minute session, jumping rope can burn between 500 and 600 calories. That's more than running, swimming, and biking. But here's the kicker. With proper form, it's actually lower impact than running because you absorb the force on the balls of your feet. And it's a true full-body workout. Your core, shoulders, and arms are all in on the action.
So the verdict is pretty clear, right? When it comes to pure, raw efficiency for burning calories and engaging your whole body, the jump rope is incredibly tough to beat. You get a better workout in less time, and if you do it right, it can be much kinder to your joints.
Knowing why it works is one thing, but how you do it, that's what really matters. So let's cover the essentials: how to get your form right, stay safe, and choose the perfect gear.
To avoid the common stuff like shin splints or sore joints, you just need to focus on these 3 things. First, always try to jump on a forgiving surface, like a wooden floor or a jump rope mat.
and never on concrete. Second, always land lightly on the balls of your feet. Let your body's natural springs do the work for you. And third, turn the rope with your wrists, making small circles, not with big, sweeping arm movements.
Now, the type of rope you use really does matter. Speed ropes are super lightweight, built for pure velocity. They're ideal if you're working on agility or skills like double unders. Weighted ropes, on the other hand, add resistance, and that turns your workout into a strength and fat loss session by making more of your muscles fire up.
So the key is to match the rope to your goal. If you're focused on maximum fat loss, a weighted rope is going to be your best friend. For skill work, like in CrossFit, you'll definitely want a speed rope. And what if you're a complete beginner? Actually, a lightly weighted rope is often the best choice because that extra feedback from the rope helps you learn your timing and rhythm way faster.
You know, this quote from a recent article just sums it all up perfectly. For how little it costs, how you can take it anywhere, and how incredibly effective it is, the jump rope just offers a return on your investment that is basically unmatched by any other piece of gym equipment.
So when you put it all together, the crazy time efficiency, the full body benefits, and the low cost, the jump rope just makes an undeniable case for itself. It is a seriously powerful tool for anyone who cares about their fitness. So the only question left is, are you ready to pick it up?